Hold on real quick. You can tell right away with the characters that one, you know, they're Ultraman, Kamen Rider, and all that. Kong is cropping this, so give me a second, guys. I guess while I'm here, so you got Kamen Rider, I'm assuming, or Kamen Rider right there, Gundam, and Ultraman, and there's a fourth, which I'm not certain who he is, but he's the fire guy, so that's who we got. Those are 4 characters. Oops, accidentally hit start. Alright, so here we go. Let's do this. So I'm going to use Ultraman pretty much the entire time. The reason why is his weapon just is better overall. I will use a different one on the boss fights. I just recently found out that one of the characters is actually stronger on some of the boss fights, so I'll use him here and there. But most of the time you'll just be seeing Ultraman. There's 4 different attacks in this game, but I will only use the balloon and the weapon because I can just do that with the balloon. There's a like a sticky substance you can use to pin yourself to the wall, and a harpoon or grappling hook where you can just pin yourself to the ceiling. The balloon allows you to skip past all of that because you can just abuse it. If you hold up and jump in this game, you can get like a super jump, which is awkward. So that's why the balloon allows you to really just kind of skip past everything. Because if you super jump, then go onto the balloon, you can jump again. So you can gain just immeasurable amounts of height by doing that. So like there's a super jump compared to a regular jump like that. So I mean, it's sad that there's 4 different attacks in this game, but we only use, or I guess 3 gadgets and 1 attack. And we only use one of the gadgets. The balloon is just really overpowered. So this is a weird stage. I have to run over here, destroy these whatever, and release that water. And if you go back to where I just was, there's a tree there all of a sudden. I'm not certain why, but that water apparently grew a tree. I'm just going to super jump up this, use the balloon, and clip right through that wood. And then this section's supposed to be really long, but you can just balloon, super jump. Probably the easiest boss fight. If he spawns on the left, just jump up and hit him, drop down and hit him, jump up and hit him, drop down and hit him, jump up and hit him. He can, if he's, whatever side he spawns on, left or right, he'll stay on that side as long as you keep consistently hitting him. But he can stay, he can go up or he can go down. So like he can even stay there. So if he's on the top and you jump up and hit him, he can stay up there. So not too difficult of a fight, but it's just back and forth. Alright, so I haven't talked about it yet, but my MP, every time I do anything other than use my weapon, which for Ultraman is this 30-ton ball, it costs MP. Every time I kill an enemy and some of the blocks in the game, they drop MP. On this stage right here, there's actually 9 enemies on this side-scrolling section, and there's 10 MP blocks. So as long as you have 1 MP going into the stage, you can go all the way back up to full, which I'll end up using all of that throughout the game, plus picking up more. Like I said, all of the MP I use is on the balloon. It just allows me to just circumvent a lot of the game by not having to actually platform. It's a platformer without actually platforming. I don't know if they realized how broken the balloon was when they made this game, I have a feeling they don't, because if they did, they wouldn't have kept it in the game. So unfortunately, this stage is really long. It's the side-scrolling section followed by underwater section. And just like Pubsy a second ago, I heard him talk about how the water, you kind of feel like you're in syrup. Exact same situation. Your character moves insanely slow. So I try to jump as much as possible while in the water because it speeds me up, but even that's still slow. I'm gonna jump here. See how like faster I move? Unfortunately, there's blocks blocking all my exits. So I just gotta fall, jump up, attack that. Jump up, attack this, and damage moves backwards. Because you don't start your iframes until you touch the ground. Oh, no, no, no! I walked forward. I moved forward just a little bit. No. That was good. Got through that door really quickly. So unfortunately there's a really annoying bird up here. Sometimes he can just be standing there waiting to come after me. So I have to clip to the left right there to make sure he's not there, because if he is, he'll knock me all the way back down. So this boss is all about timing. Just jump up, hit him, then he falls down, and then you just gotta time your attacks afterwards. Easy peasy. Luckily I got good RNG on the bird, so I didn't get hit by him. So this is ice stage. The ice mechanics aren't bad in this game. I just gotta jump whenever I start the stage so I can get moving, get to max speed as quickly as possible. Good thing about the ice physics in this game is if I take a damage, I just keep the same speed and I just keep moving forward. So grab some health there. Just walk all the way down these and super jump up. Move just a little bit here so I can make this jump. It's a really fun game. Like, if you guys probably haven't heard of it, I recommend it. This and eSparks were on Tiny 10. If you guys never heard of Tiny 10, quick little shout out. It's a Tiny 10 marathon. I'm just gonna jump up here and balloon and skip that. See, there was a whole bunch of platforming I just completely skipped. This is my least favorite boss. He's not difficult, I think it's a bad boss fight. I jump input. So the goal here is just jump up, attack, and then on the way back down, attack again. He reminds me of a Mega Man boss. I don't know why when I look at him, I just see a Mega Man boss. But he's a really easy boss. But he shoots out enemies on his lower half and his upper half. So this is the shortest stage in like the history of video games. There are 3 screens. Count them, 3 screens. So there's 1, which was not that long of a screen. Here's 2. Oh no, I'm not supposed to fall it back down. And a health. And then, well, I guess 4 if you count the boss screen. Alright, so now we're going to finally see a different character. I found out that this character is actually much, much faster at destroying the boss. Ultraman requires 20 hits, whereas this guy requires only 10. And if you attack correctly, you can actually double hit him as you're doing the fight, which I'm messing up quite a bit. So, that was an okay fight. It's an insanely quick fight. I used to do it with Ultraman. I locked him in that corner right there. It did not go well. Alright, so now we're on the very last stage. We're going to go back to our trusty Ultraman. And we're just going to skip going all the way up and around that. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to have to wait for these fires. I wasn't supposed to get hit by that guy. I'm going to have to jump to get him to activate. So yeah, I should be at like 4 health here, or 3, so a good chance I take a death. I messed up on that guy, I got a little too close to him and damaged him. I had to jump up here to get him to move, use that guy to knock me backwards, I missed my balloon. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, my attack input got eaten. No. Alright, so we're going to take another death. 2 games, 2 deaths. Actually, I'm going to kill this guy because I kind of need some MP. That jump right there, like, I try to do it really, really precise because I don't want that guy to activate and move to the right, so that's why I wasted so much MP before. And there's health here, that's what really sucks. I died right in front of the health. Stupid attack input getting eaten. So it's really easy to die on this section because I have to go kind of low before I use my balloons. I want to kill this guy to get some extra MP. Again, I'm kind of low. Wasn't supposed to die. So unfortunately, this dude's here. I haven't figured out a way to despawn this enemy, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Because he's in the way and he blocks everything. Alright, so now we're just going to jump up, attack these platforms. Super jump, kill that, super jump, kill that. And then we're going to switch right back to our trusty, I'm pretty sure Gundam. I'm pretty sure this guy's from Gundam. And now this, same thing. I can double hit if I do it correctly. Ultraman requires 10, and this, the Gundam character, I'm pretty sure is from Gundam, he requires 15. Or, Ultraman requires 15, this guy requires 10. So there's the dragon, and then we're going to switch back to Ultraman for the boss fight. So this, right after this, goes straight into the final boss. No cutscene or anything, just right into the final boss. And he just does the same thing over and over and over again. The big issue is the random lasers he shoots out, which I'm going to try to avoid those because I took silly hits already. There. And that's Tekkyu Fight. Which, the world record for this, which I just got about 5 hours ago, is actually 10:29, so that was 40 seconds slower. Sorry. That was a pretty bad run as well. But honestly, guys, Tekkyu Fight and E-Sparks, if you've never played them before, if you enjoy action platformers at all, I really, really recommend them to you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're Japanese only, so I don't think many people have heard of them. I only know of them because of Mo, or Mola, again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He hosts the Tiny 10 Marathon, which is just like the NES 20 Marathon, but for Game Boy games only. He's actually, I'm doing 3 runs for this marathon, and the 3 that I'm doing are actually all have been in the Tiny 10. So there's, I mean, if you guys haven't heard of the Tiny 10, I definitely recommend that you look it up. There's actually